Hello, everybody. I want to talk about just a fact about parenting and how you can gauge if you were a mostly decent parent. I'm not saying we're perfect. I'm saying mostly decent. If you were around other people, if you're around family, friends, if you took your kids to school and you were around the teachers and went to parent-teacher conferences and they had friends and their friends came over and you were around mostly people like mind that were intelligent, kind, and cared about children. If you were around a lot of people and no one ever expressed concern about your parenting, whether it was you to you or CPS or anything like that, you were a good parent. I'm not saying I was perfect. I was not a perfect parent. I'm sure people in my life could tell you a million one, not a million and one, maybe 10 things about me would cause you to go, hmm. The people that will expose the skeletons in your closet. I just want to say that I wasn't perfect. But number one, I've always been a really nice person. And number two, I tried my very best to raise my girls to be loving and kind, compassionate, empathetic. I they had a home, they went to school, education was very important. I think both graduated. They got through high school without a whole lot of trouble. We didn't really have trouble or anything like that, but they were pretty good. I mean, once in a while we got mouthy or whatever, but for the most part, everything was pretty smooth. I'd say the average person who cares about children, if they saw a child in a home or with a family that was not cohesive, not healthy, where they saw a child that was going hungry, they saw marks of, bruises and things like that, or a child came over and said, my so-and-so was touching me or hitting me. A normal person, well, if they see a child in distress, would call CPS, call 911, file a report, call the school, etc. But if you were around a ton of people and nobody called CPS on you, no one filed a report, no one sent you an anonymous email or letter saying, hey, you're really screwing up, or stop abusing your children, or stop, make sure they get fed, or I heard through the grapevine. If no one ever reached out, if no family member ever reached out, no teacher ever reached out, if there was never an intervention because you were an alcoholic or drug addict or putting your children at risk, then you were a pretty good parent. Like I said, I wasn't perfect. I don't know anyone who was, except for Mary, the mother of Jesus, and she was a virgin when she became, the Immaculate Conception. But who knows what she did before she got pregnant? Was she a pretty good teen? We don't know. We don't know her history. We just know she was a teenager, got married and was a virgin, and was approached by an angel to carry the mother of God, or to become the mother of God. Sorry about that. So anyways, that's all I'm saying is we're not called to be perfect. But I won't let anyone, not my children, or anyone they're involved with, I won't let anyone tell me that I wasn't good enough or I was a shitty parent. Can't do it. Because if I had been a shitty parent, you should have stepped in years ago when they were 2, 5, 10, 15, 20. Because I didn't hide them from anyone. I didn't lock them up. I didn't send them off to a boarding school. Everyone is around my children, their family, friends, moms, teachers, etc. Everyone is around my children, and no one ever tried to intervene and say that I wasn't doing a good job. So anyways, just want to say that's something to think about. Don't feel guilty for being a human, for being human. Just know that you did your best, and that's it. We'll be back.